You keep trying all these businesses, one after another, and as soon as you're a few weeks in, you just go, no, I want to do the next business now. I want something new. And you're not making the money. So why do you keep quitting and doing something new? This is what I'm thinking about myself. And this is what I've changed, and this is why I can make 5k months now. If you clicked on this video, it's for a reason. You're probably the same as me. You don't feel accomplished, you don't feel wealthy, you don't feel busy even, you just feel exhausted. Now that's what I felt. I felt exhausted and I wasn't getting anywhere and I was getting aggravated and angry. I've got a lot of anger inside me, and I still have that now, even though I'm making all this money. But it's a good anger, it's a hungry anger. Whereas before, I just kept stopping myself from making this money and just trading in for the next business and the next business. Just after a couple of weeks of failing, or not even failing, just not even getting started, because you need to leave it at least 6 months before you choose another business to start, if you even want to do that in the first place. And there is one fix, just one fix. You've probably done e-commerce, you've probably done drop shipping, like me, e-commerce, drop shipping. You've probably done a clothing brand or tried one, which I've done as well. You've probably done Etsy, which I've done and I've made it slightly successful. You've probably done YouTube, which of course I'm on, and I'm on another channel with 3,500 subscribers. Give me 500 quid for that video I've made 300,000 views on. You know, everything is scattered. Nothing is structured, nothing is right, nothing is making you a solid income. You're probably doing trading 212 as well, day trading. Are you scalping? I've done scalping as well. That didn't work, I lost 500 quid instantly. And all you're saying is, this next business is the one. This time, I'll make tons of money. And your colleague or your friend, when you tell them this because you want a bit of approval, they'll just say, but you said that about the last business. I don't think I believe you. And then you get frustrated inside, which I did, and I proved them wrong. But actually I didn't. The next business failed. And you probably had a ton of jobs like me. I've been a lifeguard, I've been a personal trainer, which I still am. I worked at a warehouse 4 times. I got fired twice, I quit twice. You probably relate to this. You probably had tons of jobs, at least 10. I can name 10 off the top of my head. And you probably never had the money. You probably never had it flowing in like you want it. £5,000 a month flowing in. That feels great. And I can finally say, I'm there. And I've never been there before. I thought there was something wrong with me. I thought, why can't I stick to something? You know, is it me that's doing something wrong? Is social media lying to me, saying how easy it is to make money online? You know, why can't I stick to something? Why doesn't any business idea work? It's simple. It is really simple. And it was not simple to me. It wasn't clear until someone actually told me. It's just such a simple answer that you don't want to hear in your own head. So you know what it is? Thrill seeking. That is it. What you need is, the only thing you need to stop this and to actually make at least 5 to 10k a month is delayed gratification. You need to get off social media. You need to stop watching dirty videos. You need to stop eating sweets and chocolate. Stop having all these coffees every single morning, twice a day with loads of sugars. You need to stop having all these dopamine rushes and playing on your Xbox or PS3 or whatever you play on. You need to have a boring ass life. You need to just be steady, bored as hell. You need to be bored out of your head for this to work. And you choose one business, just one. Which business do you choose? The one that's making you the most money right now, or that's close to making you money if you're not quite there yet. You don't have to love it. What I do right now, do I love it? Sometimes not. Sometimes it's a lot of responsibility and people are relying on me. That's why you make a lot of money. So you don't have to love it. It doesn't have to be personal training, because I love that. But for me, trying to get new clients was it wasn't who I was, trying to approach people like that. So something didn't sit right within that business. But if you've got special talent or something that you know you can take to people, you're good at numbers, Becco. If you're good at talking to people over YouTube, maybe YouTube's your thing. It depends what your special technique is, what your special skill is. If you have got a great body naturally, maybe you can talk to people about fitness. But the answer is not another business. Do not start anything else. And what would work for you and what has worked for me is to do nothing but stick with one thing for 6 months. It's meant to be 12 months, but that feels overwhelming to me. So I said 6 months I'll start it. It's almost been 6 months and I'm making 4.5 grand here, 3.5 grand, 4.5 grand, 5 grand almost. I'm almost there and I'm going to get my 5 grand. Imagine 5 grand in a month. Sitting in your bank account, it just keeps coming in. And every year every month you just keep making more money. It is here. And all you need to do is be bored out of your head. The only thing with us is we are thrill seekers. We're not entrepreneurs. We think we are, just because that's the excuse we use to start all these different businesses. But the only thing is we're just seeking the thrill. And as soon as that momentum like dips within you, you get bored and you start something new. And I know what you're thinking now, but if I choose this idea, what about this idea over here? That could have made me tons of money. And you're right, it could have. But you've got to choose one. You've just got to go with your gut and do it. Just the one thing. Because that thing's not going to make you money if you're focusing on 5 other things over here. If you're digging 1 tunnel, you'll dig it faster than digging 5 at the same time. Just dig 1, make tons of money, and then employ some people for that business. And focus on another side hustle until that grows into something more physical, something bigger, something that you don't have to rely your time on, you know? So I promise you, if you just stick to one thing, that is all you'll need, and you'll make at least 5 to 10k a month. It'll happen in a few months. It could happen sooner. You might get this idea and you post a YouTube video and it blows up like mine did, 300,000 views. It was brilliant and I felt amazing. But you've got to just choose one thing. That is the advice I'd like to give to my younger self a few years ago when I tried everything. And now your future self is relying on you. Your wealth is relying on you. Everything inside your trading account, all this money that you're owing to your family that you need to take out loans for, and your car finance and everything that's weighing you down, this will be solved just if you stick with one business for 6 months. So write it down from today's date. In 6 months' time, write the date down, stick it on your wall, stick it on the roof of your car when you put your sun visor down or wherever you want. Remember 6 months. As soon as you complete 6 months, you'll see how much money you'll make. You'll get addicted, because I'm getting addicted. Every time I make a sale and I put in those numbers from my card reader and I sign the receipt book, say, here, you've just paid $2,000 deposit. Best feeling in the world. I hear those numbers all the time now, and as soon as I get that, that's my dopamine rush, and that's what's pushing me to make money. Whereas before, it was going around my friend's house playing on COD, zombies. That dopamine rush will do nothing for your life. The only thing you need is to get a rush about when you make the money and who you're impacting, how you're helping people. When I'm helping my clients lose over 4 stone, that's how it's working. That's all I've got for this video. Hope it helps. And if you've got any comments, leave it below, because this has transformed my entire life. And this is a huge problem that a lot of people are facing, and they didn't even know it's because you're chasing the thrill. You just got something inside where you say, I'm not good enough. Something's not working. And it was driving me nuts, and it was making me aggravated and angry. So if you feel the same, comment below your experience, how I can help. I'll text you. I'll comment back.